This is Kevin. He's a very sociable and outgoing person. He enjoys doing lots of things like horse riding, going out with men's groups, sailing, having a drink, being with friends and spending time with family and much more. Kevin wants to tell his story about buying his own home. Therese, Brian and Carl have helped Kevin to do this. They went along to Hort's estate agents in Rugby and spoke to Sophie, who was very helpful. Most estate agents work with people to buy houses through the shared ownership scheme, which is a scheme where local housing associations pay half towards buying your own property. The shared ownership scheme is not only available to people with learning disabilities, the scheme is available to everyone. You can find out about this scheme through your local estate agents. They may advertise it in their window, or on their website, or in the local newspaper. Kevin came into the estate agents and put his details on the computer and found all of the available properties that Kevin may like in Rugby. Then went out to look, and Kevin found the property he liked straight away. Things to think about to help Kevin be happy in his own home. Safety. Making sure that the property is not by a main road. Location. Making sure the property is in the Rugby area, by his friends and places he enjoys going. Neighbours. Making sure the property is detached, which allows Kevin the freedom to play loud music. Bills. Making sure Kevin has the right size property for him, so that Kevin is able to afford the heating and maintenance bills. Lifestyle. Making sure Kevin finds a property he can afford, so he can still enjoy his lifestyle. Family and friends. Making sure the property is big enough for his friends and family to visit. We interviewed Kevin's family about their feelings and concerns with Kevin buying his own home. This is what they said. What concerns did you have when Kevin moved into independent living?
I was worried that Kevin was going to be moving somewhere else and the new change of environment. Also his reaction to new carers and moving away from the familiar area.
Has Kevin changed since living independently? If so, how?
I don't think Kevin has changed much as a person, but this has allowed him to have more independence. When Kevin lived in residential care, he was one of a number of residents. When visiting Kevin, you could tell he was very wary of a couple of the residents and didn't go on many trips. Kevin is now much happier and receives one-to-one care and is always going out, which he enjoys greatly and has experienced so much since living independently.
Have you been involved with Kevin buying his own home?
Yes, as I am Kevin's deputy, I have been involved in signing several documents, but I haven't been involved in searching or choosing his own house.
Do you think buying his own home will impact on the things he enjoys doing?
The only thing that could impact will be how much money is available for Kevin after paying his monthly mortgage. Hopefully this will not impact on Kevin and allow him to enjoy doing the same things.
Carl and Brian found information on a shared ownership scheme called Advance. We interviewed Kathy Westall, who was very helpful. What is your company about?
We're sort of a charity-run organisation. Been going for over 35 years now.
Yeah.
And not only do we do housing, but we do support as well.
How do you find out about this scheme?
Go and have a look on the internet. Go and have a look in your estate agents. Take your support worker with you, take family with you. Go and have a look at houses and go and see if you can find one that you like.
Do you give money towards furniture?
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
No, there are funds that you can apply for with the local council.
How much money do you pay towards it, and how much savings are needed?
To come onto our scheme, clients have to have roughly £3,000 of their own money.
They also interviewed John, who has also bought his own home through the shared ownership scheme.
John, where did you live before?
Voluntary.
Did you choose where you wanted to live?
Yes.
How long did it take to move?
6 months.
Wow.
Do you feel nervous at moving in your own home?
It means Mum and Dad.
make your own choice? Did you make your own choice to move here in your own place?
Yeah.
John, who helped you here? At his place? At his house?
Innocent and Gary.
This with my new sister.
In the dining room. I can't.
This is what you need to do when buying your own home. You can contact Advance or ask someone to call them on your behalf. Advance will ask you some questions to see if shared ownership will suit your needs. You will then be given an application form to complete, which will ask where you live now, why you want to move, what benefits you receive, who your care manager is, if you need support. Someone from Advance will look at your application form and then call you to meet them. Advance will be able to make a decision about if they can support you into shared ownership. Once a decision has been made, they will contact you. To find out more information about Advance, please call 01993 709 221. Kevin had to think about what he would need and what he would like from his new home. Kevin, Brian and Carl went shopping for new furniture. Come and try this one, Kevin. It's quite comfy. Oh, lovely. I could just go to sleep. Where's the menu? How much is this one? How loud does this go? That's it, finished. I'm off now. Kevin took us to see his new bungalow. He was very excited.
Hello, I'm Carol and support Kevin, and this is Kevin's plan. Going to start with Kevin's gifts and talent. Kevin got good sense of humor, likes to be involved, good to people he likes. Kevin is an explorer. Kevin enjoys company, and Kevin is very clear about what he wants to do. This is Kevin's progress from last year's plan. And Kevin was planning to buy a house using shared ownership scheme, have some flowers in his garden, and plant an apple tree, lots of parties. And Kevin has a very active social life, so he's also planning to have lots of people around his house, including his family. This is Kevin's plan for this year. Kevin is planning to move in his new house and be comfortable. Help Kevin plan a big housewarming party. Kevin can have his mom and dad bench for his new garden. Invite Carl, his friend, for tea. Sarah, his sister, will be making curtains for him. And he's getting quotes for wooden flooring for his new flat.